Why, exactly, are Taran Killam and Pharoah leaving S.N.L? Update, August 9, 2016, 10:20 a.m. Multiple reports confirm that featured player John Rudnitsky, who barely got any screen time after joining the show in the fall of 2015, also will not return to Saturday Night Live next season, leaving another slot open for new cast. The original story continues below. Monday night brought with it a shocker from Studio 8H in Rockefeller Center. Both Taran Killam and Pharoah are apparently leaving Saturday Night Live before the comedy institution returns for its 42nd season this fall. The news, reported first by TV Line, spread like wildfire across social media, leaving puzzlement and grief in its wake. After all, Killam and Pharoah are two of the show's most valuable and versatile utility players. An average episode sees both of them appearing in multiple sketches, flitting easily between original characters and spot-on impressions. President Obama and Jay-Z for Pharoah, among others, everyone from Ted Cruz to Dane Cook for Killam, as well as Donald Trump, until the show decided to give the part to Darrell Hammond instead. Killam in particular could make a good case for being the show's MVP WINKM, or most valuable player who is not Kate McKinnon. Why, then, would both choose to exit the show right now, especially in a crazier-than-usual election year perfect for political comedy, and considering that, since both were hired in 2010, each one presumably had one season left on his standard 7-season contract? And if they were going to leave the show all along, why hadn't they announced their departures last spring, in order to get a proper send-off, a la the Rolling Stones singing She's a Rainbow to Kristen Wiig, or Fred Armisen singing himself out with the wistful original song It's a Lovely Day? Perhaps, then, the answer is simple but upsetting: Killam and Pharoah aren't leaving by choice. Killam indicated that this was true for him, at least, in a Monday interview with Uproxx S.N.L scholar Mike Ryan. "You signed for 7 years, so I had one more year," Killam said. "I had sort of had it in my head I would make this upcoming year my last year, but then heard they weren't going to pick up my contract. I was never given a reason why, really." Pharoah hasn't spoken out about his own departure yet. The New York Times notes that a representative for him is currently declining further comment. Maybe the show didn't like the fact that Killam was working on another project, the Arnold Schwarzenegger starring Why We're Killing Gunther, which he's directing, that would have partially tied him up during the S.N.L season. Maybe, after a few years of relative cast stability following the great shakeup of 2013 to 2014, Lorne Michaels and company were looking for places to cut costs in order to bring in some new blood. In neither case, the news comes as a rude awakening for Saturday Night Live fans, and, maybe, Pharoah and Killam as well.